This lecture in PowerPoint is designed to give you an overview of the AVID program to help you understand who the AVID student is and also to give you an idea of what the AVID curriculum is. I'd like you to take note of the main points that I'm presenting here. That way you are able to take the most important terms and ideas and summarize them in a follow-up activity. So what is AVID? It is a college prep system, and we're taking students as young as 4th grade and giving them the support that they need to not just go to college, but to graduate from college. It is a district-wide program and also a school-wide program. AVID's mission is to close the achievement gap by preparing all students for college readiness and success in a global society. Notice that I say all students. So it's not just the students in the elective class that are being helped by AVID. In fact, every single one of our teachers and support staff, every single one of them at McKay High School are trained in AVID strategies. So the students see these even if they aren't in the elective class. We're really trying to help all students, not just ones in a specific group in our school. But you are going to be working with that specific group of AVID elective students, but I want you to know that the mission is really to help all students. The AVID elective student profile, so these are the students that you're going to be working closest with on Tuesdays and Thursdays during tutorials. These students usually score high on their tests, and I'm talking about OAKS tests, for example, the state tests. So in order to be in the AVID elective class, they usually need to pass. For the most part, they need to pass those OAKS tests. In fact, if they haven't passed those state mandated tests in reading, math, and writing, they just don't even have room for the AVID elective class anyway. But those are the students we're looking for. Those students who have passed those tests, who have an average GPA. You know, we're not looking at students who have 4.0s, but we're looking at students who have good enough grades to get into the university. I would say that most of our students fall somewhere between a 2.5 and 3.25 cumulative GPA. These are students with college potential. In fact, these are students who have said, I will do whatever it takes to go to college with support. And the most important thing is that they have the desire and determination to do whatever it takes. That is what AVID is. It's individual determination. The AVID elective student usually falls or meets one or more of the following criteria. I would say most of our students fall under all of these criteria. They are a first-generation college student in their family. They are historically underserved populations in four-year colleges. They have lower socioeconomic backgrounds, and usually they have many obstacles that they have to face and overcome in their journey to college. A sample week in AVID looks like this. Mondays and Wednesdays are AVID stuff. So it's the AVID curriculum. It's the lesson plans that cover the AVID curriculum. On Fridays, we will do anything from binder or organization or personal management, time management checks. We do field trips, we do guest speakers, and we do team building on Fridays. Tuesdays and Thursdays are when you're with us as a tutor, and those are our tutorial days. Wicker is how AVID's curriculum is divided and what it's based on. Wicker stands for writing, inquiry, collaboration, organization, and reading. So I'm going to go through each one of those and give you an idea of what some of the things are that we do for each of those categories. So in writing, we do everything from pre-write to final draft in the writing process. Every single one of those steps. In fact, we write a lot in junior and senior year, and those are some of the things that my students are going to be doing, my juniors are going to be doing all the time during this year. We do Cornell Notes, of course. We do quick writes, and you can see the list there of the other activities and things that we do for writing. Inquiry is something that we use all the time in our tutorials. So you're going to see a lot of inquiry on the days that you're helping us out on Tuesdays and Thursdays while we do tutorials. We also use inquiry in Socratic seminars, in our critical thinking activities, philosophical chairs, quick writes. Collaboration is the other part of tutorials that you are going to see a lot of on Tuesdays and Thursdays. When we collaborate, we are in study groups, we are doing jigsaws, and like I said, we are in our tutorials. Organization, I split organization up into two different parts, tools and methods. Some of the tools that we use to organize ourselves in AVID are our big 3-ring binders that every student is required to have. We also use planners every single day. Students are required to update their planners every day, and like I said earlier in the presentation, we check organization every Friday. So it's up to students to make sure that they stay organized, and that means not only their binder, but every section of their binder and even their planners. Reading is something that the freshmen and sophomores focus more on than the juniors and seniors. However, the juniors and seniors are doing reading activities all the time. Some of the things that we do for reading are our critical reading analysis, and that is where students are reading and highlighting and marking the text and writing in the margins. So Wicker is what we do in our AVID elective classes. Those are also things that you're going to see in classes all throughout the school. Wicker, you need to know, stands for writing, inquiry, collaboration, organization, and reading. Okay, take a look at this PowerPoint if you need to, and you will be using this information in a follow-up activity.